What's going on, guys? It's the 21st of March. Got Heather back on here. My daughter's got a 2-day shift at the firehouse, and her husband's out of town for the week. He's a mechanic getting some more training because they're certified mechanics. They got to get those updates. So today I'm gonna try and be as quick as I can. We got just a pile to cover, a lot to cover. First off, I just wanted to hit something here that just happened. I'm gonna share a screen with you guys so you can see what's going on here. Do a search for this. Look this up. There's this video on YouTube. Look up what's your plan for to Senator Langford just grilling Janet Yellen about what was going on recently with respect to the Silicon Valley Bank and the Signature Bank and the bailout. Now, the Dodd-Frank Act says they can go up to $250,000 per depositor to insure them and cover those deposits and any potential losses. But there was a hell of a lot more money than that in Silicon Valley Bank. Why? Because you had a lot of tech companies. You had a lot of Chinese investors, people from another freaking country with millions, if not billions of dollars in that bank. It exceeded the 250,000, right? They had on deposit. So what happened? Janet Yellen, President of the United States, Jerome Powell, they sat down with the FDIC, they sat down with the board of the Fed, and what did they decide? They're going to go ahead and insure all of it. All of it. So each bank pays a certain amount all the time and assesses fees to their depositors to pay for this insurance. Now, all these banks across the country that have been paying into this for this insurance is taking a massive chunk and they're paying these guys back. And when you listen to this interview, it's complete bullshit. He's asking, what about, these foreign Chinese investors that had billions of dollars in this? She goes, well, we can't legally discriminate. You can't legally give them more than $250,000 either. But they did that. So what they're doing is they're just circumventing. She's getting all worked up too, because this is her generation going to pay for this shit. So they circumvented the law, did what they wanted to do, and what the end result is, go ahead and do more research on more videos. When you do that search right there, what I just told you, and you look for Senator Langford and Janet Yellen, scroll down. There's another guy talking about how the banks basically are going to be consolidated to 14, 15 major banks, and then they're going to run everything. So you determine for yourself what you think. There's some shit going on here. So as a result of this kind of stuff, we have a lot more craziness going on. So when you're calling us and you're getting rates and you're getting Scotty explaining what the rates are, you're going to see some points on there. The points have jumped. They've jumped a lot. They're jumping because of credit score. They're jumping for cash out refinance. If you're buying a house cash, I'm going to tell you right now, if you're going to pay cash for a house at any time and want to do a refinance, you better damn well call me before you do that. You do not pay cash for nothing. If you intend to refinance anytime soon, you better call me. Let's talk about it before that cash leaves your account. You don't close until we talk. Repeat after me. Raise your damn right hand if you want. I do not close on a cash purchase until I talk to Aaron Chapman, period. Do not pay cash for a house, because when it comes time to refinance that, they're assessing you. They're hitting you hard. Why are they doing it? Well, I've got basic write-up on this stuff. I'm not going to share the write-up because I don't want to have it getting into too much of the screen share there. It's really eating up my bandwidth here. But so what's happening here is there's trillions of dollars being collected through the Fannie and Freddie loans that are being written. There's the guarantee fee. Well, those trillions of dollars are going to the federal government because the Federal Housing Finance Administration, or the FHFA, is taking those funds as basically their oversight, if you will. So when you look at the U.S. as a whole, they collect taxes from everybody who lives in the United States. As a whole, they're collecting about $4.6 trillion in tax revenue. Well, in 2021, the guarantee fees that she's getting worked up to was $2.522 trillion. That's 54% of the total tax revenue is being funneled through Fannie and Freddie. So now, like, wait a minute, there's this cash cow sitting here. So what are we going to do here? Let's bump some of this shit up. So if a person's getting cash out, we don't want them to take cash out, because if they take cash out, that's more money they're going to put into the economy and cause increased inflation, because we have supply chain issues, yada, yada, yada. So let's hit them for that. Oh, but we have credit scores of 740. Well, let's hit people if they have anything lower than 780. So now they're adjusting credit score assessments. So now you're going to be paying more if your credit score goes below 780. They're trying to steer you towards shorter term loans, all that kind of stuff, because if you're in a shorter term loan and rates are going up, and like Charlie Munger says, and Jerome Powell, not Jerome Powell, screw that son bitch. You got Charlie Munger and you guys know who I'm talking about. Berkshire Hathaway, some bitch, his partner, right? So if they're both saying we're going to be potentially on a 40-year increase of interest rates, of course you don't want people in a 30-year fixed. So they're going to steer every way they can. So Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger. Why I can remember Charlie Munger, but Warren Buffett all of a sudden just disappeared out of my head, I don't know. So let's look at the market right now with all this volatility. What are we dealing with? Mortgage-backed securities are all over the damn place. So look at this. We have had some massive swings. They don't look like massive swings to you, but to me, this is ridiculous because average daily trade is right in here. These little movements. Look at this massive movement we have here because of what's happening in the market and because there's a lot of uncertainty. People putting their money in any sort of investment want to get a return, right? The return's kind of risky with what's happening. So that's why there are people pulling out or go right back in because of some other risk. They're being shoved all over the place. So guys, when you get into a property, talk to us first, reach out to us. Let's talk you through it. Don't get suckered into this short-term crap. We don't know where else is all going to go. The stuff they're pulling could be some really, really negative stuff for you. So again, thanks for, watching Heather getting all crazy here this morning. She was pretty docile a minute ago until we turned this on. But reach out to us. Let's talk to you about this stuff. We'll give you all the data we can. We appreciate you. We're here to back you up. I'm going to give you all the best data I can to make sure that you're successful with your real estate investing. Appreciate you guys. We'll talk to you real soon.